Hello my dear students, I warmly welcome you to CR's digital classes. In this video, we are going to solve the data sufficiency questions that has been asked in our Icet examination. So let us go. Our first question. So before going into the questions, there are some instructions regarding the solving of this data sufficiency question. So please pause the video and read all of these instructions. Right. Let us see what is this instruction telling briefly. So there are only two statements given in our data sufficiency, which is statement 1 and statement 2. Statement 1 and statement 2 are given in the data sufficiency questions, and if statement 1 is alone sufficient to answer our question, we have to mark option 1. So we have to mark option 1 if statement 1 alone is sufficient. Next, we have to mark option 2 when statement 2 alone is sufficient. So if statement 2 alone is giving our answer, then we have to mark option 2. Then in some cases, statement 1 individually and statement 2 individually will not give the answer for our question. So in that situation, what we will do is we will combine both of these statements, and we will be using this particular statement, both of the statements. So whenever statement 1 and statement 2 combined, when we are combining statement 1 and statement 2, then I am getting our answer. So I have to mark option 3. So we have to mark option 3 when statement 1 and combined with statement 2 giving me the answer. Now the statement 4 or option 4. Option 4 is to be marked when I have combined statement 1 and statement 2, but I am not getting the answer. So when I am combining statement 1 and statement 2, but at the end I am not getting the answer for my question, then I have to mark option 4. So this is the instruction given here. So let us go. So our first question says 5 persons P, Q, R, S, T are going for a vacation on 5 different days of a week from Monday to Friday. So there are total how many persons? 5 persons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 persons and everyone is going to what? Vacation on a different day. Okay. Now, so the first statement says, so let us analyze the first statement given here. The first statement says only 2 persons go on vacation after T and before R. So the first statement is saying that after T and before R, there are only how many persons? 2 persons. So I can say that in between T and R, there are 2 people going to the vacation. And the continuation says more than 2 persons go on vacation after R and before P. So after R there are more than 2 persons and before P there are more than 2 persons. So this is a little bit ambiguous. So by using the statement 1 alone, can I tell the answer for this particular question, which is which person who is going to the vacation on Thursday? So by using the statement 1 alone, I cannot answer this question. Now coming to the second question. The second question says T goes on vacation immediately before S. So T is going to the vacation immediately before S. So after T, S is going. So here after T, S is going. Only one person goes on vacation after S and R. So after S and before R, there is only one person going to the vacation. So here from the statement 1, I cannot answer the question, and by using the only statement 2, can I answer my question? No. When I combine both of these statements, then I can answer our question. So it says that P goes before Q. So P is going before Q. So P should be here and Q should be somewhere here. So let us substitute. We know that there are only 5 days. So if Q is here, then P should be here. So we have combined both of the statements and coming to a conclusion that this is the format they are going to the vacation. So T is going on Monday. S is going on Tuesday. The person going to the vacation on Tuesday is who? Yes. So after combining the first and second statement, I am getting the answer. So I have to mark option 3. So our answer is what? Option 3. Okay. Now coming to the next question, which is what is a remainder when the natural number n is divided by So we want a fixed answer. What do we want? We want a fixed answer for this particular question. The answer should be fixed. It should not change. Now let us see. So n is divisible by 2. So let us take the statement 1. So it is saying that n is divisible by 2. So the n values can be, the value of n can be 2, because 2 is divisible by 2, 4, then 6, then 8, then 10, then 12, and so on, all the even numbers. So what is the remainder when the natural number n is divided by 10? So we should get a fixed remainder when we are dividing with 10. So if 2 is divided with 10, I am getting a remainder of what? 2. 4 is divided with 10, I am getting a remainder 4. 6 is divided with 10, I am getting a remainder of 6. 8 is divided with 10, remainder 8. 10 is divided by 10, remainder 0. So after solving some n values, I can say that the remainder values in the first statement are not equal. So the remainder here is changing. So once it is coming as 2, then 4, then 6, then 8, then 0. So here I am not getting a fixed remainder. So here I am not getting a fixed remainder. So the statement 1 is excluded. Now coming to the second statement. Second statement says that n is equals to 6. So here x should be in the power. X should be in the power. So n is equals to 6 to the power of x, where x is an integer greater than or equal to 1. So here n is given as 6 to the power of x, where x can be 1, 2, 3, and so on. So let us substitute x as 1. So if x is 1, then n value becomes 6. So if 6 is divided by 10, our remainder is what? 6. In the same way, let us substitute x value as 2. So 6 6 is 36. When 36 is divided by 10, our remainder value is what? Remainder is 6. So simply saying, we know that whatever the power of 6 may be, it always ends with what? 6. It always ends with 6. And whenever a number ending with the 6 is divided by 10, we know that the remainder is always 6. So in the second statement, or I can say by using the second statement, I can say that the remainder is always 6. So the statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer this question. So because the statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer this question, I have to mark the option 2. So our answer is option B. Okay. Now before going to our next question, let us see our Icet-Prep application. We have launched our Icet-Prep application. You can download our Icet-Prep application in the Play Store and App Store. We are providing Icet course for your Icet examination. So what are all the course and what is the structure of this course? Let us discuss. So in our Icet course, we are giving 70 plus topic wise videos. So there will be more than 70 plus videos on every topic. So I can say that every topic has been covered in our Icet course, and we are giving what? We are giving 50 plus topic wise tests. So we are giving 50 plus topic wise tests. You cannot find this particular test in the market. So no one is providing the test series for you. We are the only one that are providing the test series. And also we are providing 40 plus mock tests. And the main point here is we are giving the 2 grand tests for every student who is purchasing our course. So by using this particular 2 grand tests, you can assess how is your preparation, and you can assess what is the approximate score you will be getting in your Icet examination. And the first of all and the main attraction of our course is what? We are delivering a free book to your doorstep. We are giving this particular book to your doorstep. So this particular book consists previous year papers, previous year 10 years papers, and every question paper has been solved and the answers have also been given from 2012 to 2021. Each and every question paper has been solved and the answers have been given, and that too, in this book the question paper has been divided according to the section wise. So these are all the details of our course. Do enroll in our course. So quickly download our Icet-Prep application and enroll in the Icet course. Now coming to the next question. The next question says, what is the area of the rectangle? So we have to find the fixed answer. We have to find the fixed answer for area of rectangle, for area of rectangle. So the beauty of this data sufficiency questions is we should not, there is no need to solve this question. There is no need to get the answer. There is no need to get to the answer. We are given a choice to tell if the data is sufficient or not. So if we are telling that is the data is sufficient to answer this question, that is enough. So let us see in the first statement. In the first statement, he said that the perimeter of the rectangle is 50. So the perimeter of rectangle is what? 2 into L plus B. 2 into L plus B, that is equals to 50. Then I am getting L plus B as 50. So by using the statement 1 alone, am I getting the answer? No, I am not getting the answer by using the statement 1 alone. Now coming to the second statement. The second statement says that the ratio of length and breadth is 4:1. So L ratio B is what? 4:1. So after seeing this, the first statement and second statement, so by using the only first statement, I cannot answer the question, and by using only the second statement, I cannot answer the question. When I am combining both of these statements, that means first statement combined with second statement, I can get the values of L and B. I can individually get the values of L and B, and by getting the values of L and B, I can find the area of that rectangle. So I can answer this particular question when both of these statements are combined. So our answer is what? So there is no need to get the answer, which is there is no need to solve for the answer of area of rectangle. But we are here telling that statement 1 and statement 2 combined is sufficient to answer the question. So our answer is what? Option 3. Okay. Now coming to the next question, which is what is the distance between the trains T1 and T2 in the beginning? So he is asking for the distance between train 1 and train 2 when they have started. First, suppose the train 1 and train 2 are somewhere here. So train 1 is starting from A and train 2 is starting from B. They are starting from A and they are starting from B. So in the first statement, he is saying that the train 1 crosses train 2 completely in 18 seconds. So in the first statement, he is saying that the train 1 is crossing what? Train 2 in a time of 18 seconds. In a time of 18 seconds while traveling in opposite direction, where T1 speed of T1, speed of T2 is given. So S1 and S2 are given, where S1 is the speed of train 1 and S2 is the speed of train 2. So by using the information given here, what I can find is I can only find the length of the train 1 and train 2. So I can find the length of train 1 plus train 2. I can only find the lengths of train 1 and train 2. I cannot find what was the distance between A and B. What was the distance between A and B? So by using statement 1, I cannot answer this question. Now coming to the statement 2. The statement 2 says that the length of train 1 is 170 meters less than the train 2. So the length of train 1 is less than train 2 by 170 meters. By using the second statement, I can individually tell the lengths of train 1 and lengths of train 2. So here I can individually tell the lengths of train 1 and train 2, but I cannot tell what is the distance between A and B. So when I am using the statement 1, I am not getting the answer. When I am using the statement 2, I am also not getting the answer. When both of these statements are combined, I am not getting the answer. So our option should be what? Option 4. Because in this question, the distance or the time a train is taking to travel this particular distance is not given. So first, suppose if in this question, in second statement, it is given like the train 1 is taking some hours. If train 1 is taking 4 hours to complete this distance, which is A to B. So if he has given the data like this, we can answer this question, but the data is insufficient. So here the data is insufficient to answer the question regarding first statement and second statement. Okay. So our next statement is what? Who completes the job faster? So we have to tell who is completing the job faster. So first statement says that P can finish in 12 days. P can finish in 12 days. By using the statement 1 alone, can I answer the question? No. Let us use the second statement. The second statement says that P plus Q is completing in 6 2 by 3 days. 6 3s are 18, 18 2s are 20. So 20 by 3 days. So by using statement 1 alone, I cannot answer the question. By using statement 2 alone, I cannot answer the question. When I am combining the first statement and second statement and solving for the value or the days taken by Q, or for the days taken by Q after finding this Q. So by using the first statement and second statement, I can find how many hours or how many days is Q taken. So after finding the Q, I can compare between P and Q. So when I am using the first statement and second statement combinedly, I can answer this question. So our answer is what? Option C. So there is no need to tell whether P is doing the job faster or Q is doing the job faster. But we can answer this question. That is enough. Okay. So our answer is what? Option 3, because statement 1 and statement 2 combinedly gives me the answer. Now coming to the next question, which is what is the first term in the arithmetic progression? So here we should find the answer, which is fixed answer. Fixed answer for A, where A is the first term of arithmetic progression. So the first statement says sum of first 10 natural numbers, sum of first 10 terms of arithmetic progression is 85. So we know that Sn, sum of n terms in an arithmetic progression is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, let us substitute n value here. So sum of 10 terms is equals to 10 by 2 is 5 into 2a plus 10 minus 1 is 9d. So this sum is given as what? 85. Then 2a plus 9d. 2a plus 9d is what? 85 divided by 5. 85 divided by 5 is 5 ones are 5, 5 sevens are 35. So 2a plus 9d is what? This is the first statement. So by using the statement 1 alone, can I say the value? Can I guess the value of A? I can guess the value of A, but I cannot say fixed answer for A. So I cannot answer this question. Now coming to the second statement. The second statement also says that sum of 20 terms is given as, which is 20 by 2. 20 by 2 is 10, which is equals to 2a plus 20 minus 1 is 19d. That is equals to 370, or I can say 2a plus 19d is equals to 370 by 10, which is 337. So this is equation 2. So by using the only second statement, can I answer this question? No, I cannot answer this question. When I am combining both of these statements, and when I do second equation minus first equation, I am getting, so second equation minus first equation, 2a gets cancelled. 19d minus 9d is what? 10d. 10d is nothing but 20. Then the d value is 2. So if I have found the d value, can I find the a value here? By substituting d in the first equation or in the second equation, I can simply find the value of a. So here by using the first statement and second statement, I am getting the answer. So our option should be marked as option 3. Okay. Now there is no need to solve for the value of a, but we can simply say that by using first and second statement, the data is sufficient to answer this question. Now coming to the seventh question. So observe the question here. Is n a prime number? Here we are asked for what is this question. So this question is a type of yes or no question. So he is asking, is n a prime number or not? We have to tell whether yes or no, and we should only get whether yes or no. If we are getting yes, we should always get yes, and if we are getting no in one condition, then we should always get no in the next conditions also. So let us see. The first statement says n leaves a remainder 1 when divided by 6. So when n is divided by 6, the remainder is what? Remainder is 1. So what are the values of n? So let us see. So n can be 1. The value of n can be 1 because 1 by 6 leaves a remainder of 1. In the same way, n can be 7. Okay, n can be 7. Then in the same way, n can be what? N can be 13. N can be 19. N can be 25. So let us see if n is a prime number or not. So 1. Is 1 a prime number? No, 1 is not a prime number. And 7 is a prime number? Yes. 13 is a prime number? Yes. 19 is a prime number? Yes. But 25 is not a prime number. So using the statement 1, I cannot fixedly say, or I cannot affirmly say that if n is a prime number or not. If n is a prime number or not. So the data here is little bit ambiguous, or the data here is insufficient, because once we are getting no, which is n is not a prime number, then we are getting yes. What I have said earlier is, if we are getting no, we should always get no. If we are getting yes, we should always get yes. Now coming to the second statement, which is n divided by 6 leaves a remainder of what? Leaves a remainder of 5. So the values of n can be 5. The values of n can be 5, then 11, then 17, then 17 plus 6. 17 plus 6 is what? 23. 23 plus 6, 29. Okay, 29 plus 6. 29 plus 6 is what? 35, and so on. So the n values can be like this. Now, so if is 5 a prime number? Yes, it is a prime number. Then is 11 a prime number? Yes. 17 a prime number? Yes. 23 a prime number? Yes. 29? Yes. And is 35 a prime number? No, it is not a prime number. So 35 is not a prime number. So here also we are getting yes, 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 and then we are getting no. So the data here itself is not sufficient to answer the question. So both of these statements are insufficient to answer our question. So our answer is what? Option D. Okay. Now coming to the next question, which is, what is the lateral surface of area of a right circular cylinder? We have to find the lateral surface of a cylinder. So we know that lateral surface area or curved surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi RH. So in order to find the curved surface area, what we should find? We should have the value of radius, and we should also have the value of height. So let us see. So the first statement says that volume of a cylinder is what? 1 by 3 pi r square h. Then which is equals to 3850. And the next statement says that, the second statement says that height of the cylinder h is given as 25. H is given as 25. So in the first statement, I do not know the values of r and h. So here there are two variables. So by using this formula, I cannot find the fixed values of r and h. I cannot find the values of r and h, fixed values. But when I combine this second statement and first statement together, which is in the second statement the height is given. So when I substitute height here, I can find the radius value here. So here from the second statement I am getting the height, and from the first statement I am getting the radius. So when both of these statements are combined, I am getting the radius and I am getting the height. So when I am getting the fixed values of radius and height, I can simply answer for this question, which is 2 pi r. So the answer is what? Option 3, because statement 1 and statement 2 combinedly is giving me the answer. Now coming to the next question, which is, what is the cost price of an article? So we have to find the cost price of an article. So the first statement says that selling price here is 10,000. So we have to find the cost price, but here he is giving what? Selling price. So by using only statement 1, can I answer the question? What is the cost price? No, I cannot answer the question. Now the second statement says that sale price include taxes. So sale price is including taxes, but how much percentage? Here he is not given that. And after selling, is he gaining or losing? This information is also not given here. So by using the first statement and second statement and combining both of these statements, I cannot answer for the question, what is the cost price? So the answer is what? Option D, because option 1 and option 2 combinedly are not giving me the answer. Now coming to the next question, which is, find the volume of a cone of height h and base radius r. So we should find the volume of a cone. Volume of a cone is what? 1 by 3 pi r square h. So we should get the values for radius and height. So we want the value for radius, r value, and h value. we want R value and H value. So let us see which options are giving me the values of R and H. So first of all, the first statement says the volume of a cylinder of height H and radius is, so find the volume of, so here we are finding the cone volume, but in the first statement he is saying that volume of a cylinder with height H. So volume of a cylinder is what? Pi R square H. It is given as 1694, but we want what? We want the volume of a cone. Volume of a cone is 1/3 pi R square H. So here we have already got the value of pi R square H. So if we want the volume of cone, what we have to do? We have to simply multiply this with 1/3 in the left and in the right. So 1/3 pi R square H. So by using the statement 1 alone, I can answer this question, because if you see closely, the height of the cone is H and the radius of the cone is H. In the same way, height of the cylinder is H, radius of the cylinder is also H. So the volume of a cylinder is given here. So we have to find the volume of a cone. Volume of a cone is nothing but 1/3 times of volume of the cylinder. So we have done that and we are getting the answer. So here what is our answer? Our answer is statement 1 alone is sufficient to answer this question. So our answer is what? Option A. Okay. Now, so these are the 10 questions that has been asked in your Icet examination from data sufficiency, and in the next video we are going to solve another 10 questions from the data sufficiency topic. Thank you very much for watching this video and all the best for your upcoming examination.